Kahit talaga saan sa mundo, naroon ang ating mga kababayan, patuloy na lumalabas ng ating bansa.
Bantay OCW, Bantay OCW, yeah, yeah.
Do you have a gambling problem? To know more about PAGCOR's responsible gaming program, including its player exclusion program, visit www.pagcor.ph/regulatory/responsible.ph. A message of concern from the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation.
Ang isang malaking issue na kailangan maintindihan ng mga kababayan natin yung getting a green card through marriage, no? Marami nagsasabi mag-asawa na lang ako, yan ang pinakamabilis na paraan na magka-green card. Hindi yan
Totoo
bago.
ba yun?
Hindi yan bago. Totoo.
Totoo.
Kung totoo yung marriage, kung totoo yung relasyon at napapatunayan niyo yan, yes,
Okay.
you know, may paraan para magka-green card. May tinatawag na sham marriages.
Sham
So,
marriages.
nag-aasawa para lang makakuha ng green card. Alam ng mga immigration officers yan. Kaya, pag nag-apply ka for a green card based on marriage to a US citizen, talagang binubusisi yan ng USCIS. You are actually required to appear before a US immigration officer to undergo an interview with your spouse. And, you know, prove that the marriage was entered into in good faith and not for the purpose of obtaining a green card. Now, marami rin naman tayong mga cases na, you know, genuine yung relationship or, you know, na-develop yung relationship over a short period of time. So, hindi nakataga sa bato yung rules kung paano yan. It's really a very subjective thing. But the important thing here is there has to be good faith, honesty, and genuineness in the relationship.
Paano yung mga yung
And-
sham marriages
Uh-huh.
bilang nagka-baby?
Oh, yun na nga.
Anong effect
Oo,
doon sa mga bata?
Nagka-baby dito.
Oo.
The baby is a United States citizen.
Kasi sa USOD,
Yeah. Oo. Ngayon,
So, hindi siya mapapauwi.
hindi siya mapapauwi.
sino yung
Yung
parent?
baby.
Yung baby?
Hindi.
Yung bata?
May karapatan siya magstay dito.
O, yung parents lang pauwiin?
Ay, hindi, well, may,
Or pwedeng humabot doon sa yung right ng baby, aabot sa
well,
parents.
at a certain point, and we have cases like that, at a certain point, when the child reaches 21 years old, that child can petition the parents.
So babaliktad.
baliktad.
Kasi
Oo.
baka by that time na yan, patay na yung
Ah, so-
Matanda na.
Tanda na.
Actually, talagang pauwiin yung parents. Kung
Um,
na-discover na talagang may mali.
Theoretically, oo.
Oo.
Pero, hindi, in my experience, wala pa akong nakitang ganon. And I'm speaking from the standpoint of a person who worked in a church-based migrant center where we actually handled cases involving undocumented persons, yung mga Central Americans who crossed the border, and of course Filipino citizens who came here and overstayed their visas. So wala pa akong nakitang pinauwi sa Pilipinas, no? Pero it theoretically can happen. Pinapauwi sa home country, no?
Ano po
If you're
yun? May
undocumented.
perang involved?
Ang alin?
Pag mga fake, ano na yan, mga marriages.
Di ba
Yung
kasi
na,
sa Manila kasi
Di
di
ba?
ba?
Nagbebentahan talaga
oo,
sila?
Meron talaga nangyayaring gano'n, ano?
Eh, paano yung citizen naman na na-involved din?
may
kaso
fraud.
rin
May
siya?
kaso rin siya.
Yung kunyari di ba sinasabi minsan yung papakasal ka, bayaran mo ako.
Oo.
Oo.
For a fee?
So
Oo.
anong
Oo.
effect sa citizen na yun?
Sa United States citizen, may fraud involved doon.
So pwede siya makulong.
Pwede rin siya makulong. It's subject to criminal liability. Oo. Pwede rin yung mangyari. Now, that's one side of it. That's, you know, marriage-based immigration. And dito rin kasi sa United States, same-sex marriages are also allowed. So, in countries where that is frowned upon or considered criminal, no, some of them actually come here
Hindi na pakasal.
get married. Oo. And you know, equal marriage rights na yun eh. So there's no extra effort for you to prove that the marriage is in good faith just because you're a same-sex couple, no? So pantay-pantay ang tingin ng batas diyan sa heterosexual marriages at saka yung same-sex.
Paano halimbawa, kinasal ka doon sa isang asawa, bigla kang namatay, tapos biglang discover na arranged marriage yun. or siyang marriage, paano yun? Pauwiin pa rin siya?
Ang question dyan is, paano na-discover? No? Paano mo patutunayan? No? Kasi, you know, and at what point will you apply for a green card? No? So, may widower petitions for green cards. You know, that happened a lot ng COVID. Actually, kasi ang dami tinamaan talaga ng gusto ang New York. And I hasten to say, a lot of our Filipino nurses worked really hard to support the people who were affected by COVID here in New York City. In fact, you know, nagtatrabaho yan, walang patid, 14 hours. Tapos, yung mga PPE nila talagang makeshift lang. Tapos, yung psychological burden of dealing with the deaths around you. So, you know, hats off to the nurses who work here in the Northeast. I mean, at least nakita natin.
During
So,
COVID,
binigyan sila ng consideration?
Hindi naman. I mean, nurses and physical therapists are considered shortage occupations here in the United States. And they have a relatively short green card processing system.
Oh,
It's called
okay.
Schedule A
so mas
petitions.
mabilis sa kanila.
Yes, and that's because they're considered shortage occupations. Yung ibang professionals, sa totoo lang, maraming professions dito ang shortage eh. May shortage ng teachers. May shortage ng yung mga in the technical field, accountants, yung mga engineers. Maraming
Ano
naghahanap
yun,
ng
attorney,
trabaho.
after COVID na yan? After pandemic o before pa?
Naramdaman natin shortly after COVID,
Oo.
pero it's been going on for a long time. Yung nurses and PTs and other healthcare workers in particular, that's been going on for what?
Before
Years
pandemic
and
talaga.
Before pandemic, and the shortage is expected to continue, and they have data on this over the next 20 years.
So, dyan nag-fill in yung mga migrants.
Yes, and they look to the Philippines for the human resource needed to fill the medical facilities and skilled nursing facilities here, because US is a graying population. Marami ditong magiging baby boomers na walang mag-aalaga sa kanila, maraming nagkakasakit, and there are not enough healthcare
Health
workers
workers.
to help them.
Attorney Godinez, paano na naiimpormahan itong information na sinasabi ninyo sa amin ngayon, itong US immigration law, paano ito nakakarating sa ating mga kababayan? Siyempre, mga nandito eh. Hindi nakakarating?
Hindi nga, mahirap kasing i-explain to, kasi nga the United States immigration system is broken. No? It's not realistic, may mga visa quotas na hindi na realistic sa mga needs ng businesses here at ng mga pamilya. So, that's what we're trying to do
Mas
here.
dagdag mo pa dyan yung mga bulong-bulong na makamag-anak, na mga
Oo.
kapitbahay.
O bakit kami nagawa namin
Oo,
to?
diba? Yung mga
Si
ganyan.
si Petra dun sa si kapitbahay,
Yan
ganito
ang
nangyari.
matindi, mga exhibit na
Yung
yun.
exhibit.
Oo.
May exhibit.
Oo. Plus, you know, meron din talagang mga tinatawag na notaryo fraud, no? Very frequent dito sa sa immigrant community. They get the wrong information. So, you know, nung nandun tayo sa church-based migrant center, it's not unusual for some clients to come in, nakapunta na sila sa 5 abogado, tapos buhol-buhol na yung kaso nila. And we have to figure out anong nangyari dito. Yung palang may mga pinapirma na hindi naman nila naintindihan. So much so that certain options for immigration were lost because they were signing papers that they
Hindi
didn't
nila
understand.
alam.
Paano po yung pagkuha ng abogado?
May mga legal service organizations dito. Pero sobra ang burden. Lalo na nung, ewan ko kung naririnig niyo yung balita, yung pagpasok ng Central Americans dito, ang daming asylum seekers. Kasi grabe naman talaga yung nangyayari sa ibang bansa. And this is largely, this is the bigger picture, of course, is that US policy affects the situation in neighboring countries. So when the United States sneezes, the rest of the world sometimes will catch a cold. No? So, kung ano yung nahahatching ng United States, yung mga policies dito,
Damay na yun.
sinisipon, nilalagnat, nagdideliryo na yung mga kapitbahay.
Nung COVID,
Iniisip ko.
paano bang situation ng mga migrants natin dito?
Ay, essential workers.
Essential
Talaga.
workers lang
Oh, yeah.
talaga, no?
Nandyan ang nurses, nandyan ang doktor, nandyan ang mga therapists, nandyan yung mga respiratory therapists,
So,
nandyan yung mga
na-realize nila
restaurant
na
workers.
important ang migrants sa
Yeah. Hindi tatakbo. Dapa ang New York kung wala ang migrante.
Talaga.
Dapa ang New York kung wala ang migrante.
Oo, totoo yun. Nakasama natin, Attorney Chris Godinez with my partner, syempre pa, Attorney Dennis Gorecho. Ako po si Susan Kay para sa Inquirer.net at ito ang inyong Pilipinas Online Bantay OCW mula po dito sa New York sa Estados Unidos ng Amerika.